Good morning. I'm going to sit here and work on this. And I thought if you'd like, you can hang out and watch. So I have tile and a surface to glue the tile to. Some glue. These are glass tiles, so I need this E6000. It's transparent glue. I've used paper plates in the past to put my glue on, but we've given up buying paper plates because I'm buying it just to throw it away. So I have a piece of plastic that I was going to throw away anyway. And I'm going to use my glue on the plastic along with a chopstick. And just slowly put it together. What I should do, I had a shape sort of planned out, and then I bumped my tray and my shape got lost because I hadn't glued it down. So I kind of have to start over. That's okay. I want to do, well, a sunset or a sunrise, depending on how you view things, right? It's basically the landscape with a big burning sun. Rising or setting. Fun thing is, you get to choose. Here we go. What color is that? I think that's my water. I had a river in here, kind of. Stuff gets moved around. How's your day been? Mine's good. It's October 11th. It's Sunday. I've saved the plants I've intended to save for the winter. They're in the house. Had to dig out some of my dudes, was it Tradescantia? I dug those out. I had planted up earlier in the spring. I took one full-size one and split it in half and put it in 2 different planters, and so now each of them has grown the size of the original one. Got plants coming out of my ears. I like this darker green over here. Maybe I need a bit more of the land and less sky, right? What if I push this up? Like this. That's a little dark there, doesn't it? No, those are too dark for right there. Then be a little lighter. If the sun is over here, then these tiles should be a little lighter in hue, right? Over here it's a little darker. Maybe with a bit of pink. And what, indigo in the sky, you know? It's pretty. Orange. A lot of oranges. Oh boy, my fingernails are dirty, huh? I have taken a scrubber after them. I can't tell you how many times I keep digging my fingernails in the dirt. I should be done now for a while. Plus, they're so long. Ew. Like, I gotta cut them off. What is it under there? Just germs and food boogers and everything else. Lick. This side should be up. Wait. I need enough room for the sun. A second. I don't like all this fabric on me all of a sudden. It feels too much. There. I hate that. Okay. Oh, my husband just walked in. You're fine, just so you know. See, nobody else cares. It's fine. We don't mind. If you heard my youngest yell in the background. It's too deep and it's off center. I need this side larger, this side a little smaller. If I could just get the basic horizon down, then I feel like I could progress. I could move forward. Just nail it down. How's your mom?
Good.
Good. What do we got going over here? Okay, my other table for reference. What did I do? Besides wing it, is what I did. That's about usually how I roll. Where does this go? I don't know, let's find out. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do this? That's my favorite question. And then what happens? I feel like more people should ask that more often. You know, I listen to people, talking heads, I don't know, folks with a microphone, telling you all the right ways to do the things, right? And then what happens? I'm not liking what I see in front of me in a weird way. Oh, is that why? Okay. Did I start flat? Come here. Let's start here. Down here, flat. And then really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to look exactly like the thing I did before. I suppose that's the whole point, right? They're one of a kind, they're unique, they're individual, they can never be replicated. Not by anyone, not even me. I appreciate, I don't know, mistakes in work sometimes more for that reason. You know, what somebody would consider a mistake. It's just an interesting little unique, I don't know, touch that can't be replicated ever again. Let's see here. Right, well then stop trying to replicate it, right? Okay. How many times do you think I'm gonna roll these out and roll it back down? I feel like I had it perfectly done, and then, you know, I picked it up and I shook it. I'm kidding, I didn't actually do that. It just got bumped around. And it's no matter. How do I want to do this? Right? If I got. Okay, I like that stretch better. It's a little off kilter. That's too sharp. Let's come down a little bit. I just realized my husband's in the other room watching Big Trouble in Little China. It's such a goofy movie. He loves it. It's one of his favorites. Probably half watching it, you know, like we all do. Working on invoices or something stupid like that. That's a little better. Okay, this I think I like better. But then I wanted to throw in some kind of water, like a river, or which means, of course, that the river would be probably in the low point, right, of the ground. That's not, oh, nothing. Do I want a river? I kind of like that river. It's pretty. It adds, you know, contrast. This different color, sort of this turquoise versus this green, versus where's the blue, like for the sky. It's very pretty. These are all leftover tiles I ordered during that first lockdown. And all that business finally first blew up, kind of, you know? Yeah, anyway, there's the blue for the sky. I have some lighter shades too, but I'm gonna get off on a tangent here. Let's keep these together. Makes my life easier if they're separated. Let's see here. Do we just go with this? Do I glue this down? Just get stuck in and get going. Sort of let it take on a life of its own and move as I go. And I see, you know, I'm like evening out my bend that I really liked so much too, aren't I? The more I mess with it, the more I'm gonna dislike it. would be fun. I don't know. Should I make the, should I put a loop in here? I suppose it would behave more like water though, if I did that. Let's see. What if I made the ground loop like paisley? You know what I mean? Curly cues? Okay. Okay. Extremely solid. Am I all right? Can you see everything I'm doing here?
Yeah, I see your thing and
Thank
your
you.
hands.
That's it.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Just, I don't know. Like if I stick a swirl in the green, that's probably going to make it look more like water though and less like a landscape. A little darker. A little dark one over here. A little darker one. Yeah, I think I should just put it down. Okay. Not loop it around. Come here. Like this. Like that. Just make it end. And I'll come in and put another row beneath it and just keep going. A darker one. Here we go. I know, this is not like one of those speed watch how I did this videos. It's not meant to be. Okay. I still don't like that. Make this one come straight out of here like this. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I should do? Is just start gluing and stop moving it around so that I can't sit here and keep doing it. Sometimes you just need to make a decision. Oh, I would like a lighter green in there. Where's that pretty light one? Like a mint color. Oh, it's kind of a celery. That's pretty. Hell, after you get all the tiles in there anyway, you're not even gonna be able to notice. So like, I'm like stressing over one line, but it's sort of the start for me, and everything else jumps off of this. Oh Christ! Stop looking at it. Just let this one be its own. Okay. Okay. That's not so bad. That's like a rolling plane there, right? Okay. It is what it is. The only thing is, okay, so if I wanted to add a river or a lake, do I want to remove, you know, should the water pool here and therefore the green doesn't exist right there, right? Because all you're going to see is the top of that lake. Okay. I think I might. I'll throw it in there and then I'll build off that blue in some direction, probably here. And enough of a lake. That's enough of a lake. Here, you lighter guys, you come here. It's kind of pretty. I know it looks a little bit like a smiley face at the moment, but okay, I'm gonna live with that. Just need some glue. Squeeze it from the bottom, right? It's like toothpaste. I don't want to start with a whole lot because I want to be able to use it all up before I run into what next. Okay, stop. Pinch that bottom too tight. There we go. Okay. I get strings everywhere. That's okay. It cleans up. Later when it's all dry, I'll come by with like a hard brush. Not too hard because you'll pull the glass right off, but I mean you can. You could scrub it that hard that you can pull it loose, but especially since if I end up putting beads in here, they'll come up, but it's not a big deal. You just fix it. What am I doing? Stop fucking up. Sorry. Excuse my language. I suppose I'm covering up your view with my arm here, huh? Need to move that. So I'm working on this for a Christmas gift, I imagine. I give it to somebody. Pretty sure I know who it is, so I'm giving it to. Hopefully, I gotta get it done though, so I have to keep moving. Probably got a little more glue than I need here, but that's okay at the moment on each tile. I have in the past, like you just could take just a line, run a line of glue, I suppose, and then just lay them down on top of the glue. I don't know why I need to make my life more difficult than it is. I feel like I have a little more control this way though. I don't know. This makes me slow down. Instead of just like, you know what I mean? Besides, sometimes this glue will set up faster. Like it's already starting to get kind of gummy. So. Here, in fact. Come through there. Now, as I'm over here just puffing toxic fumes, I'm probably gonna have to buy some liquid glass if I want to finish this. People with much deeper pockets than mine can do their part too. Okay. As far as the no-buy goes, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta buy a few things if I'm gonna put something together. Maybe I should put my glue on this side. That would make more sense, huh? Since I'm right-handed. And then you can still see. And the nice thing about this too, okay, so the glue does set up, but not so fast that I can't move things around, right? Like this, I can still move this if I need to. So if I get this whole line glued down and I'm like, oh, I don't, you know, you can still kind of move it. See, I'm going to screw up my little shape. Where am I at? Okay, right here. I'm already running out of glue again. Jeez, what was that? 4 tiles? That was hardly any. I'm fighting with it again already. I don't like it. Okay, is that a hair or is that glue? Now I can't even tell. There we go. Gross. There's the hair. I got it. Yeah, man, is it stuck on me or what? And of course, you know, those frickin' bifocals. Good for nothing. I can't see. There we go. Yep, and I'd go complain, but he'll tell me I'm just too close or too far away or something. Had my eyes years ago. Went and saw a guy. He gave me a new pair of glasses. I was like, dude, really? I can't read the street signs. And he said, then you're not close enough. Forget it. I'll just go bang my head against the wall. That's cool. Yeah, I went somewhere else and had my eyes checked, is what happened. he was relying on my old lenses to determine, and they were 4 years old. My eyes had gotten much worse. You know, instead of just checking my eyes. Anyway, I don't mean to complain about optometrists. Just that I really truly believe a man sold me on an upcharge I didn't need. I shouldn't have to fight this hard to see. You know, when I was in the chair, yeah, oh yeah, that looks great, that looks great. It's fine. Never mind. Oh, there you go. Okay. That I can live with. That's pretty. Let me switch out. This is kind of a gray green. I want a green green. I even remember I said something to him. Oof. You know, I can't read. What people don't read that way. They read like this. And I'm like, who the hell reads a book and arms like the way? Stop it. Stop lying. Pretty. I like that green. Oh, that one's sticking to my fingertips. I got glue on my hands. That's right. There's one. Okay, we've started. Good job, us. Good job, Neef. Getting started, right? Sometimes all we have to do is get up. Just get up. That's all you gotta do. Glue down one tile, just one. Or, you know, stitch one row, or wash one dish, or fold one shirt, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Start small. Doesn't all have to be done one day. Yeah. And so I think that being said, I'm gonna stop. Kind of used up my glue here. I'll hang on to this goofy piece of plastic and my chopsticks until the job is done. I don't know, that seems really silly, huh? Just to post this much work, but I'll come back and keep working on it. That's it. Anyway, you have a good day.